Good evening and welcome to Mondays with Mandy. I look a little disheveled because I am a lot disheveled. Tonight's edition is brought to you by Rabies shots, vodka, a broken blood vessel in my eyeball because God knows how much I love eyes and blood. So let's mix those two things together. Thanks. Like, I don't even know where to begin with all the that has happened. But, I mean, is anyone surprised? No. So, and I love that everyone's like, it's so funny that all these things happen to you because, like, who would they ever happen to? Like, I've never known anyone that had to get shots for rabies. But we do. We do. And, like, no one, I mean, it is funny to me that people are ever surprised by anything that I have to tell them because I'm like, literally, you know that whatever is about to come out of my mouth, you've never heard before because it's literally never happened to anyone else. So just FYI, and my brother's family knows this all too well as well. If you wake up with a bat in your room, you like have to go get shots, like a lot of them, and not the fun kind of shots like tequila, like the kind that hurt like a in your leg where your kids are crying. And no one in town makes it accessible to get these shots, but even though you will die from them, it's hard to get your hands on one. It's like freaking gold. And not the good kind of gold, the kind that hurts real bad in your leg. So, just so you know, I mean, this is great because I feel like all of my life is just one big public service announcement. It's like, oh, I knew someone that this happened to, and the answer is always Mandy. It's like the most random stuff has happened to you, and you're like, oh, I know someone who's been through that, Mandy. So I just want everyone to know that I'm so happy that I am here for you because who would have ever known that if you have slept with a bat, that then you have to go get a round of vaccines that is extremely time-consuming, hurts real bad, as all the, well, my youngest kid can attest to for crying, and is probably going to cost us like $1 million. So I've done something this week that I would normally never do, and that is I put vodka in a fun Italian soda drink. And I was like, this is my new best friend. Also, this is what's hysterical. I haven't really wanted to smoke since October of 2014 when it suddenly became gross. And I know that was just an answer from the Lord. And now I just like, it's all I can really think about is smoking. But I'm way too cheap to buy a pack of cigarettes. So I'm not going to. But like if some were delivered to my door, I would not be like, I would not chagrin to that. I don't think that's a sentence, but I don't really give a... Anyway, I look like this because of stress. So I think my eyeball is ruined because of stress. And I just want to say that, like, I don't want to have a dramatic life, but I've just been given the blessing of having one. So here you go, friends. If something random happens to you, I just want you to be like, has this ever happened to Mandy? And the answer is yes. Yes, it has. So if I make it through this week, it will be like a freaking unbelievable. And then we're leaving. We're going out of town. And I'm not completely convinced that any of that will go well either, even though it should. But I feel like, no. 2014, horrible year. 2015, pretty good. And 2016, not a fan. Not a fan. So if I'm like at this point where like every other year is good, I mean, is that all I can ask for? Maybe. Anyway, later bitches. Like, and I mean that. Like, I literally might not like anyone else anymore because I feel like your life is a lot cooler than mine. Thanks for tuning in.